Hello, everybody. Welcome back again to my channel. My name is Wemimo, and I'm also known as That Momo5 and also known as TMO5 Kanduko. If you're new to my channel, welcome. And if you're a returning subscriber, thank you so much for always coming back. So today's video is about a news I actually saw earlier on today that Shatta Wale has been, has been maybe released or named as a person of interest in a case of a 4.7 million US fraud case. You guys will be like, no, it's not Shatta Wale. Well, a friend of his has a possession or has some properties which were found in the possession of Shatta Wale. So, guys, I'm going to share my screen with you now, and then I'll read the story with you. And with that being said, people will be like, oh, why are you sharing Ghana news? It just goes on to show that I'm of the opinion that any Nigerian, yes, now any Nigerian that's committed fraud in diaspora or committed any form of crime in diaspora, they should be named and shamed. Okay, because at the end of the day, look at Nigeria today. We have some of the people who have allegedly committed crime in the US before they are now in the House of Senate in Nigeria. How many of them do we know are in Ghana in your House of Senate or whatever you call them in there? We don't know. And then also, it's also this story and videos also to let you know that crime is not just like when it comes to cases of fraud that are being done in diaspora, it does not exclude any other person from Africa. Every other tribe in Africa, they are committing crimes. Okay, because yeah, there's one too many of Nigerians committing crime, but at the end of the day, it is not about Nigerians alone. Now, if they are going to mention that, they'll say Africa, and then by the time they want to actually dig into the case, they will mention where exactly you are from. Okay, so it just goes on to show that it is not the level of crime being committed in diaspora. It's not mainly about Nigerians committing crimes, Nigerian committing crime. The truth of the matter is, do not commit crime. You commit crime, you should be ready to do the time. Anyway, how did Shatta Wale got himself involved in this case? So let me share my screen with you guys and let's read the story together, okay? So I found the news on this on this website called Ghana Web. And let's read the story together. So it says here that a Ghanaian national at the center. So obviously the title says jailed Ghanaian fraud kingpin, 7 years in US, linked to Shatta Wale's seized Lamborghini. So I don't know, maybe you guys have seen maybe people in Ghana have seen Shatta Wale driving that Lamborghini. I can't tell you, but yeah, let's read the story. So it says here that a Ghanaian national at the center of a major financial crime in the United States name has come up in a case of the Economic and Organized Crime Office in Ghana seizure of a luxury Lamborghini sports car linked to popular musician Shatta Wale. So Nana Kwabena Amuah, described by U.S. prosecutors as a ringleader of a multi-million-dollar cyber fraud network, is currently serving an 86 months, that's a 7-year prison sentence in the United States after pleading guilty to conspiracy to commit money laundering in 2023. His criminal activities are now connected to ongoing investigations in Ghana, where EOCO is collaborating with the FBI and the U.S. Department of Justice. The spotlight turned to Amuah after EOCO in August 5, 2025 statement revealing that a 2019 Lamborghini Urus seized from Shatta Wale's home was believed to be one of the assets acquired through Amuah's fraudulent schemes. So, according to U.S. court documents, Amuah led a conspiracy that involved business email compromise (BEC) scams targeting nearly 70 businesses and government institutions across the U.S. The criminals impersonated vendors and tricked their victims into wiring funds to fake accounts controlled by the group. Guys, if you go on my channel, you see stories like this that are linked to Nigerians as well. And yes, I'm not saying that because I want to pull down Nigerians, but I'm of the opinion that you commit crime in diaspora, you should be named and shamed, okay? These accounts were operated through shell companies, notably Gretson Company LLC, used to launder stolen funds. One of the most significant incidents occurred in August 2022 when the city of Lexington in Kentucky was deceived into transferring housing assistance funds meant for a local non-profit to a fraudulent bank account. Can you imagine? Money that is meant for people who actually needed it the most. One person decided that money is meant for them alone. Can you see how wicked some people can be? Anyway, while Lexington managed to recover its funds, many other victims did not, with at least one business reportedly collapsing due to the financial loss. Like, look at that. Somebody has lost their business due to one person's greed, due to one person being a thief, a big ole, big arm robber. Yes. During sentencing in October 2023, U.S. District Judge Karen Caldwell emphasized the seriousness of the crime, noting how such online fraud creates a disconnect between perpetrators and the real life suffered by victims. At the end of the day, me coming up with this story is to let you guys know that there are real victims who have suffered due to the actions of this Amuah guy. Mm. Despite Amuah expressing remorse and asking for a second chance, the court ordered him to pay over $4.7 million in restitution to the affected entities. Prosecutors also revealed the involvement of other co-conspirators, including Shamia Marriott McDonald, a 24-year-old from Texas, who reportedly possessed over 40 fake identity cards. Wow. EOCO confirms in a statement that the Lamborghini seized in Ghana is believed to have been purchased using proceeds from the fraud and will remain in its custody as investigations continue. The agency added that the U.S. Department of Justice and the FBI have requested assistance in tracking down access to Amuah's activities. Wow. So you guys heard from that video there that at the end of the day, this person succeeded in, diverting funds that was meant for housing project in the US. And you will have imagined the kind of delay his crimes must have cost to the people who actually needed the services that money was being provided for. Yes, from the news, it did say that some companies were able to get their money back, but certain other businesses were not able to get it back, which meant that another business actually collapsed because of the greed of another Ghanaian person. Money that was meant to provide services for victims who actually needed services, who actually need help. And one greedy person thought that money was meant for him alone. And with that being said, also, with $4.7 million being defrauded by being stolen by this person now, a lot of people are being held down. Businesses, things that were meant to be given to people who actually needed it, they were not able to do it right. So now, I've always said it here that you commit a fraud in the US, as long as there's paper trail, they will find how you spend that money. If you now decide to run away somewhere, if you like run to Kilimanjaro or run to the middle of the Red Sea, as long as there's a trail of how you spend that money, they will find you. So I believe this was what has been done, which has led them to figure out that Shatta Wale is in possession of the Lamborghini bought by Amuah. So as they've mentioned now, Shatta Wale and another person is a person of interest. And also people have to also learn out there that when a friend commits a crime, you don't have to be a part of it. So tell me why Shatta Wale has a car purchased by this person. So does Shatta Wale want to say that he does not know that this guy is in the US in jail, serving a crime that he committed? So he's going to be in jail for 7 years. He was jailed, I believe, in 2025 or in 2023. And then that car has been in the possession of Shatta Wale. And also, guys, we need to be very, very careful, okay? I'm of the opinion that if you go abroad and you commit fraud, regardless of if you come from Nigeria, regardless of if you come from wherever of the African continent you come from, you commit crime, you should be named and shamed. Because at the end of the day, for example, in Nigeria today, do you know who's in the House of Senate? Do you know who's in the House of Senate? An alleged lawyer who defrauded a client in the US is now the chairman of the Ethics Commission in the House of Senate in Nigeria. Yes. So, like I said, guys, if you commit a crime, be ready to serve the judge, be ready to serve the punishment. And now, 4.7 million. And now the US are looking to try and ask for this Lamborghini to be sent back to the US. And I would think that, but will that not cost them? Why not arrange for maybe a police auction? Because here in the UK, there's something called police auction where they hold like an open field auction. Any proceeds of fraud, any proceed of any crime, either cars, jewelry, whatever it is, they have like an auction whereby you go and you buy it for cheap. Why not, if there's anything like that in Ghana, why can't they just maybe take the car there, let it be sold off in an auction or at an auction, and whatever money that the car derives, then they send the money back. But they know best, they know why they are looking to get that car back to the US. And like I said, if you commit fraud, as long as there's a paper trail, they will find you. In this guy's case, they are still investigating, but they're asking the EOCO to help them in the activities of how this Amuah guy, has been able to spend money and what he's done. Yes, they've asked him to pay back the $4.7 million US. How is he going to pay?
You see, after this thing, Remacha, I will leave the car for you people. Don't come to my house. Don't come to my house. Make nobody say they invite me. That boy, I buy new Lamborghini. My music, the way they tire, where this country, did they do me for here? One day, me too, I go wake up, Me too, I go wake up. And we go chop president for this country. One day. Oh, after this matter, Remacha, After this matter, I'll leave this matter for you. Don't even try and say it invites me. Like, but go be Nyama for Ghana. Because this car matter where they talk about and you did.
$. How he's going to pay it back, I do not know. I do not know. Maybe he has other assets in the US, so I do not know. But why am I bringing this story? This story is just to show that yes, people are like obviously with the current case going on in Nigeria, in Ghana now, Ghana saying they want Nigerians to go, that Nigerians are committing all the crimes, that everywhere in the diaspora, that Nigerians. No, it is not only Nigerians, Ghanaian names, and this is one of them. This is one of them. I'm not sharing this video because I want to do a payback time. No. If you go onto my channel, I share videos of Nigerians in diaspora who are committing fraud and stuff like that. I share them, and I believe I believe that you commit a crime, you should be named and shamed, so that when they send you back to the country you came from, so we won't be surprised if we see you contesting for presidency. Like, Ole, Barao is contesting for president, so we'll be swift in acting that we don't want an alleged fraudster or an alleged criminal to go into politics and then be doing all those shenanigans. So that's mainly the purpose why I'm sharing this video. So it's not because maybe I have anything against the Ghanaians or maybe because I have anything against the Nigerians. No, I believe that whatever you do, if you know crime does not pay, don't do it. And if you know that crime is not the way of making it rich, because at the end of the day, those people who will come here to come and flaunt whatever they have, you'll be surprised when you actually find out what they actually do for money. And most of you be saying, God, when? Which when? Do you know if he has gone to do something to this guy now is in the US jail? Meanwhile, Shatta Wale has been roped because he's in possession of a proceed of fraud. Anyway, guys, let me know your thoughts and opinion in the comment section. Do you think Shatta Wale should have just been left alone as long as the car has been handed over? Or do you think that he should be investigated as well because he's in possession of a proceed of fraud of somebody he knows who is currently in jail in the US? Leave all your thoughts and opinion in the comment section. And if you've watched it now, you've not yet subscribed to my channel, what are you waiting for? Don't forget to like, drop a comment in the comment section, subscribe if you've not yet done so, turn on your post notification, share this video, do not hesitate to join my membership, and I shall catch up with you in another video. All right, bye for now. Bye.